My boyfriend.
I apologize, by the way, that I sound like Shang Tsung, the fucking Emperor Warlock from Mortal Kombat. I've tied one on last night.
Professionalism, dedication, chastity.
Read the question, you ding dong.
My boyfriend likes to sit in the very front row of the movie theater. He has a film degree and insists that it's the best way to watch movies, even though everyone else tells him he is being a pain. He will only go for center seats if it's a 3D movie. That's legit. When we go to the movies in a group, his friends will leave us alone in the front so they could go sit in the center. How do I convince my boyfriend to sit in the people seats? That's from Sore Neck in Central Florida.
That is such a great way to think about it, because you're right. The seats in the front, those aren't people seats. Those are there as a joke.
You know, when you get into a theater, I've been to a couple opening night, big time productions of movies, and it's like sold out, and you get in, and the only seats are in the front row, and you're like, oh well. I might as well leave. I would rather sit on someone's lap for the entirety of the movie than sit in the front row seats, because they're not actually there to be sat in. It's like a joke. Like, these are jokes.
It is weird. It's just like, why do they shouldn't sell them? The theater's full. Like, if that front row is the only row available, the theater is full. There's no place to sit. You can't sit anywhere.
They leave that whole row of seats for Elijah, because he likes to stretch out. He likes to he puts up the armrest and he lays down some of the chairs and he just takes a little nap right there.
Is there a professor at film school who's like, oh yeah, Citizen Kane's great. Now lean in, everybody. I'm going to tell you something they won't tell you in regular school. The best seats are in the front row. Keep that to yourself. Be cool. That's what they don't tell you.
It doesn't even it's a nonsensical argument. And here is why. If you are... I refuse to believe that the entirety of the film industry has been making movies specifically to be best enjoyed by no one.
Unless every film was shot from underneath the actors looking up at them.
Yeah. What if it was like that? It was like those pictures where if like you lean it enough, it looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Like you just get all the secret, like it all connects.
Oh,
like
that's such an amazing. So what would those movies? Let's use Citizen Kane. Let's use Jurassic Park. Okay. But it's just filmed like you're just like under and inside John Hammond. so from like row 5, it's like, this looks really stretched out and fucked up. I don't get, like, it sounds like there's some sick dino action happening.
But I can't see them.
What sucks is actually, if you watch Jurassic Park, that's just sort of how Jeff Goldblum looks. So, like, when you do sit in the front row, you get sort of a different Goldblum.
Well, you get a much more, like, Goldblum. He's, like, right over you, and it's wonderful. Yeah, it's what we all dream of happening all the time.
Just being fucking dominated by Jeff Goldblum.
Do you want to know something weird? One time, I went to a movie. I went to see Night of the Museum, the first one.
Night of the Museum?
Night at the Museum, I believe it was.
This is my night, the museum.
This is my night. And something happened, and I to this day, it still boggles my mind. They were playing it in the wrong format, and I could see like the boom mic and the cables on the ground.
No, you dream this.
This is real.
That's just what exactly
Before they clicked it over, and then suddenly like the black bar at the top of the bottom covered
not.
up.
Travis. No, Travis, that's some Toy Story bullshit. You think all movies are actually being acted out in front of you every time you watched it.
I swear to God,
the digi actors got sloppy in your version.
Whole day. There's no fuck. So what you're imagining is maybe they filmed all of it, but there's a guy that stands up near the projector window with 2 pieces of black construction paper.
Guys, I'm saying maybe there's a switch on the projector that's like, you're wide or you're like full screen format. You could do it on your DVD player.
It was so fucked up. I was watching Night of the Museum, and then Ben Stiller forgot his line and said line, and it was like really quick.
Listen, I also am not 100% sure this wasn't a dream. I'm just saying that this is a memory that I have in my brain.
Hank Azaria, in his tunic, his dick was hanging out for like a lot of the movie.
Guys, Amy Adams fully Purple Rose of Cairo out of the screen and asked me to come through on an incredible adventure. It's awesome.
Wait, maybe that's why this person sits so close to the screen. Maybe if you've gone to film school long enough, you know that it's not every movie viewing, But every 100th movie viewing, you get one of these weird mutation versions of the film where you can enter into the picture. You can warp into it.
You can Last Action Hero it.
Right.
Travis,
and so, but you have to be sitting real close, right? Or Arnold's not going to pick you.
Maybe if you sit close enough, you can see behind the giant black letter boxes that they raise and lower to
You
cover.
can peek over and see the craft service table.
Yeah, exactly. Travis, I have.
That's the most mental thing you've ever said.
I swear, it's like I don't think I'm making it up.
Can you form other memories like surrounding that? Can you summon up a memory of like you and who else was there, or like what you did before or after?
His mushrooms dealer was there.
I can't remember anything else about the day.
Okay.
Are you awake right now? Can we be sure about this?
How, can any of us be sure, Griffin?
Fuck.
Oh God, not again.
Do you guys want a Yahoo?
I have to know. I have one other question, Travis. When you have dwelled. Okay, first off, I cannot believe we're nearly 300 episodes before you drop this fucking omega bomb on us. Firstly, the craziest thing you've ever said on this entire program. I cannot believe you waited this long to deploy this. That's one. But maybe it needed this much time for the sands of time to eclipse the fact that it was indeed a dream. But secondly, when you have like observed this happening in your mind's eye, what was the logistical reason that you could simmer up for the filmmakers filming things that they would never ever want the audience to see?
Because they knew it would be in letterbox. Like that was my understanding. Is like, well, this is going to be shown in widescreen format.
Exactly. Yeah.
No one will ever see the cables. Why even fucking worry about it?
When you see Hank Azaria's dick, it's just right there at the bottom of the screen. So you go behind you go behind the letterbox, and it's just full frontal.
You know how
Azaria.
in the breakup they shot Jennifer Aniston's ass as she walked to the bathroom naked, but then they were like, no one's gonna see it because it's like in the the widescreen format.
Yeah,
you know. That's a thing.
Don't.
This is a thing. Oh God, I hope that there are film students sitting in the front row of movie theaters right now tweeting at me. You are right.
Man, I gotta say, people
I
who went to
hope you
film
guys
school
get
are
Purple
really
Rose of Cairo right into that screen. I hope you get Last Action Heroed right through the celluloid.
I was tweeting in the front row, and Arnold Schwarzenegger turned to me and said, "Hey, stop it! I'm trying to kill Predator up here."
That's not what. Do you guys want a Yahoo?
Please.